Moving on, the Delhi High Court is set to hear a plea by Trinamool Congress leader Mahua Moitra challenging the revocation of a government accommodation, a fallout of her expulsion from the Lok Sabha. In her plea, Moitra has asked that either the government order asking her to vacate her accommodation by January 7th be set aside, or she be allowed to retain her accommodation till the 2024 Lok Sabha election results. TMC leader's hearing in High Court comes just a day after Supreme Court denied her interim relief in the Lok Sabha expulsion case. The top court refused to stay her expulsion. Remember, TMC's Mahua Moitra was expelled from Lok Sabha after the ethics panel found her guilty of unethical conduct in connection with the cash for query case. She was accused of accepting cash and gifts in exchange for asking questions in the parliament. So those are the details as far as Mahua Moitra's plea before the High Court is concerned. Delhi High Court is set to hear a plea by Mahua Moitra which challenges the revocation of a government accommodation. In fact, this is a fallout of her expulsion from the Lok Sabha. In fact, in this particular plea, she has asked that either the government order asking her to vacate her accommodation be set aside, or she be allowed to retain her accommodation till Lok Sabha election results. Let's go to Ramya on this. Ramya, Mahua's plea before Delhi High Court challenging her eviction from her official residence is going to be heard today. This after in fact, she did not get that interim relief that she wanted from the Supreme Court yesterday. There was a setback yesterday. Now, this plea to be heard by Delhi High Court today.
Yes, Mahua Moitra's plea has been listed today before the Delhi High Court. Yesterday, she had received a great setback from the Supreme Court after the Supreme Court denied to issue any interim relief. That has been a great setback. On the last hearing before the Delhi High Court, challenging her eviction from the government bungalow, the High Court had stated that it would be wrong to hear the matter here before and let the matter come before the Supreme Court first. So the matter was adjourned on the request of the petitioner for the next day. But today, let's see what will happen because of the setback received by the Supreme Court of refusing to pass any interim protection. Mahua Moitra, in a petition before the Delhi High Court, had challenged her eviction from bungalow. She has been asked to evict her bungalow on 7th of January 2024. She had received the notice back in December 2023. She had moved to Delhi High Court challenging her eviction. She stated that as the elections are near, it would be very difficult for her to manage without a bungalow. She stated, I'll be having my meetings in the bungalow. That would be very difficult, and finding an alternative accommodation would be a second difficult thing for Mahua Moitra now. She stated in a plea that sharing the password wasn't wrong. Everyone does it. Everyone shares it with their team. So she has done nothing wrong, though she accepted that she had shared the OTP and her credentials with his friend. So the cash for query scam, cash for query case. Let's see now how the Delhi High Court reacts, and will the eviction from a government bungalow will be stayed? So let's see.
All right. Thank you for those details. Whether Mahua will be able to retain her official residence, that remains to be seen. The matter to be heard by the Delhi High Court today.